lyrically, right? Lyrically, MI is a madness. Impact wise, Olamide is use, bro. Olamide is culture, bro. Olamide is, Olamide.
It's truth.
Olamide
is truth. That's what it is.
Olamide is use.
Maybe it's because I don't understand Yoruba. If I did,
I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, you are tuned in to the #1 podcast in the fucking continent, in the fucking world, in the galaxy. If you don't know, ask somebody. If you don't know, talk to somebody to tell you what's going on. What's going on?
Drinking 18-year-olds.
Come on. Me and my niggas be out here drinking some good alcohol, some good whiskey, 18-year-old bottles, no R. Kelly shit. You feel me? No R. Kelly shit. We drink it matured. We like our women matured, not 18-year-old above. Welcome to the Terms and Conditions podcast. Hey, how you guys doing? Listen. First of all, apologies for last week. We didn't release an episode last week. Y'all niggas wanted to kill us,
bro.
Y'all wanted to
I think that's the most violent people have been.
bro.
Me too. I want to kill you guys.
Wow, sorry, bro. So sorry.
Y'all wanted to kill us for not releasing. But what happened is I was very busy.
Yeah.
I had some shoot thing going on.
Yeah.
Tolani, I think Melody was the only one available.
Yeah, she was the only one.
Melody was the only one. And as it turns out, Melody is out in Sene-Gyal,
taking prick,
taking Yoruba dick from her boyfriend.
bro. And then she will come out here.
Happy birthday to Badman Tej.
Happy
That's
birthday
our
to
nigga.
Badman Tej, bro.
Badman Tej, happy birthday, bro. We need to
Badman
bring Tej back,
Bro.
We need to bring Tej
That
back.
episode is going to be wild.
Melody getting drunk and shit in Sene-Gyal. I've been seeing the close friends.
That motherfucker was falling down in the elevator.
Melody, you are wilding out in Sene-Gyal. Come back home.
Please, when you come back,
Thomas.
if I
Shout out to Melody, man.
Shout out Melody Hassan. We miss you small.
I don't miss you, bro.
Very small.
I don't know you,
Very
my
small.
G.
But we are here with our brothers from J-Town. Some real ass niggas in the building. Pharoah the 47. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro.
Multi, how you doing, bro?
I'm chilling.
You're chilling, right?
Chilling.
Multi say he wants to attack us totally. I don't know what we did.
I think in between. Do you want to start now?
Do you want to start with violence
No,
or
we go enter.
we'll progress?
Slow, wake up on peace.
This is your first time in Lagos?
Yes, it's my first
Oh
time.
wow.
Yeah, he told me. He told me that this is his first time in
First
Lagos.
time in Lagos.
So for those of you who don't know, Pharoah the 47 is an amazing artist.
Thank you, bro.
We've shouted him out on the pod before.
Yeah, thank you for that, by the way. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
I think even in one of was it you? Was it your article? You wrote an article. You've shouted him out in an
I think
article
I
and
wrote
stuff.
No,
like
I think it
that
was Adi that wrote.
Abi.
Put his album on one of the best albums for the first half of the year.
First half of the year.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, no, you ranked me like very high.
Not me.
Top 10.
It wasn't me.
It was
you?
Ade. Yeah, Ade. That guy here in Pulse.
Yeah.
I need to thank him.
Big shout out to Ade. Except Ade has to explain why he wrote a 30 under 30 list.
Oh, power
Players in the music industry, and he did not put Excel Joab. Because listen, I've been making moves. Y'all need to recognize. Nah.
You know the one that's about that list?
What's that?
Diola was on the list and he thought 33 days later.
Bro! Shout out to Diola. Diola was on that list and 3 days later he turned 30.
You know what?
So if that article came 3 days late, he will not qualify.
That's a violation, bro.
You know what you should have done when he posted that shit? Yee-hoo! Woo!
When he came out, Diola called me and said, "Oh, my thank God, say they released them in good time." I was laughing. But yeah, we have issues because you were telling me that because I'm affiliated with Pulse. Listen, I don't work for Pulse. It's just a podcast thing, bruv.
Ade is my guy, though.
Shout out Ade. Shout out Ade. But yeah, Power Players list. Turntable Charts also released the Power Players
You on
list.
that one?
And they respectfully put the guy. They put the guy on the list.
Nice one for that one.
Yeah. So, shout out MI. The guy is out. Guys,
What do you think about the album?
What do you guys think about the album?
I know we know that Joss guy.
You guys know I'm from Jos. You know what? You guys don't know what MI means in Jos.
I do.
You do?
Excel is a northerner.
Okay.
Did you guys?
But do you know that?
What?
Do you,
Swear.
do you know I'm from the north?
Nah,
I'm from Adamo.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
assuming now.
So,
You can't speak
No,
shit,
I can't
bro.
speak shit.
It's okay. It's okay, but
I
you
can't
know,
speak shit.
That's wild, though.
Yeah.
MI Ice Wiz. Like
Wiz?
MI Ice Jags, they're like Wiz in Jaws. Like what Wizkid, Davido are, where I'm from, that's what they are. So,
Oh wow,
yeah,
more.
they're gods there.
that's some crazy shit.
probably more. Like probably more than what Wizkid is here, because
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That's crazy.
And you know the funny thing is, like, I think we were together on Sunday yesterday,
Yeah.
and he was explaining to me, like, because of poverty in the north and people not being able to like be on the internet and stuff, we can't really see how much
You can't see their impact.
these people's impact is, because like bare niggas are like going to download or looking for MP3 or who can put it on my phone of these guys' songs.
Yeah. So
And that goes to show you that our chatting system is still upside down.
Ayo, call me.
Our chatting system is still upside down. But still, Apple Music #1 album, we will take it. The guy. The guy. Shout out MI. What do you think about the album?
I like it. I think it's a good album. It's just funny because MI just tripped off. So MI has been on this rap thing for the past like 4 years, right? Where it's been rapping.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm not mad at that because
Yeah.
that's my favorite type of MI.
Yeah.
I told him something during my, he came here and I interviewed him.
Yeah.
I have never been a fan of MI2. I told him, he was shocked.
You've never been a fan of
of
MI2.
And I've never liked the album.
But
I
you
respect the
recognize
album.
that you recognize
Do you
that
understand?
MI2 put this country in pockets.
No, that's not even the point. The point is MI2 is his greatest album.
It is.
Like if I'm going to make
Wait,
a
from
list,
what greatest in what context?
impact,
Like
legacy, commercial success, critical acclaim, it's his greatest album.
but you know what it is to
critical
me?
acclaim
Like
MI2?
more than Young Denzel.
Yes.
Really?
Oh.
More than Young Denzel?
Well, combination of all those four factors. is
Yes,
MI2.
I agree. But critical acclaim
In terms of
Young
his
Denzel.
best album.
I
is
kind of
Young
agree with
Denzel.
him in the sense that it's his most
It's his greatest album.
yeah, but then
Yeah.
do you know what I feel like it is with Emma at this point? I feel like it's just legacy plays because it's a thing where like in 15 years, we grew up in a generation where we saw him hot, where we saw him popping. But if you listen to MI2 right now, you won't really understand how much of a great rapper he is. So with like Young Denzel, I feel like he was just trying to, I feel like it's a thing where in 15 years, anyone who hears the quality can't say this guy doesn't know how to rap. I think it's just legacy plays at this point.
I'm going to announce it. I'm a juror at Afrima, right, for West Africa. And
Wow.
one of the people I met through Afrima, she worked for all the majors.
Mhm.
And she was telling me that, bro, that in 2012, MI was in a record with, you know this record I'm about to talk, it was a record with Joel Ortiz, right? And in her opinion, MI smoked him.
Ice Prince, Joel Ortiz and
Heavy record.
MI2 smoked that record.
She said MI is a beast. She's from Francophone Africa. Shout out to Aja Kobele. And she was like, bro, MI smoked Joel Ortiz. She's like, MI is a beast. I don't think people are in doubt of MI. Do you know why? Because talk about it. Illegal Music 1, rap shit. MI2, Illegal Music 2, rap shit. So nobody could open their mouth and say,
But no, what I'm saying is not in our generation. It's kind of like the Michael Jordan, LeBron James thing. In 15 years from now,
perspective.
people who weren't there when it was popping. People weren't there when it was hot.
Perspective.
So I think it's a legacy play, like something that can compete with someone even
That's a very
15 years
important
from now.
conversation.
Yeah.
Like perspective.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's
why this album, right? So before like marketing conversations that we've been having with MI, before the album came out, there were a couple of things we did that from those things we knew that people were
Ready
really,
for the album.
yeah. So we did this thing where if you went to any Film One cinema before you watch Thor, you know there's a new Thor movie came out. So before it came out, there's this trailer that plays.
It's MI.
Yeah, so the trailer plays and it's Emma on some mountain in Jaws and in some places like it looks very, very Steven Spielberg-ish, very cinematic-ish. And from that thing, people were calling and like, man, this shit is looking great. This shit is looking great. This shit is looking great. We had a listening session in T.Y. Bello's house.
Now you niggas were eating like your
bro. Listen,
drug dealers.
No, Motolani, I need to introduce you to T.Y. Bello because if
you can't introduce me to her, do you know why?
Why?
Her husband needs to be careful. Because that's my sugar mommy.
I don't, bro. Would you relax?
Relax.
That's my sugar mommy.
Relax, bro.
Would you relax?
No,
First of all, relax.
So don't ever introduce me to
First
that
of all,
conversation.
relax.
So don't do.
But
No
we
way.
had this great time in T.Y. Bello's house where she like brought some OG photographers.
I saw everything. I saw the video.
And bro, like when we played the album there, like the
Why
reaction.
T.Y. Bello's house though?
Emma and T.Y. Bello have a friendship, a very unique friendship.
Do you know why?
Do I know why they have that friendship? I don't know. I don't know where it started from.
It's music.
It has to be music. I mean, it has to be music. I don't know why this nigga's like. It has to be music. But let me tell you something, like when we were playing the album that day, I was just looking at the room, the reactions I was seeing in the room. Everybody in the room, the guests, the people that work for T.Y. Bello, I was like, oh wow, okay, people will accept
This is a comeback album.
this album. It could be, but what it is right now, what it is right now for me is, I feel like every artist gets to a point when they begin to doubt themselves, when they begin to have fears, and conversations I've had with MI, with MI, people trash him a lot on Twitter, and that's the hate. You know that song, The Hate. What's up
That's
with
my
all the
favorite
hate,
song on
though?
the album.
Yeah, you told me that's your favorite song. So that's what that song was about.
But to be honest, a lot of it are his own making.
But with MI, it's like people. There's how social media, new generations come and begin to doubt yourself, right?
But do you know why?
Why?
Because he was the Jay-Z to us. He's a god to us. So it's a thing where like, I don't want to say god. He was like an icon to us, right? So
Yeah.
it's just part of it.
So he knew.
So if rap is falling off, it's going to be on your head.
But that's the problem. Why does he have to be on his head?
Because he's the guy. You see him, now him wait talk him now.
Why does he have to be on his head? How are we in 2022 or 2021, whatever year, and something is wrong with rap, and the person you still blame is MI?
Are you the guy?
It doesn't make sense. What happened to all the new kids?
It's a funny perspective in the sense that they have been rappers. It's just that they are not rappers that hip hop heads endorse.
Bro, like, the funny thing is, like, this year.
And the guy is the one that released you rappers to fix up your lives. Bro.
Yeah.
A part of. So I think the problem with. I think I'm going to write an article. MI has a love-hate relationship with his own greatness.
He has a love-hate relationship with his own greatness.
If I ever write an article about this album, that's what I'm going to write. He has a love-hate relationship with his own greatness. At different points, he looks like he's about to accept it. He deals with it properly. And I think it's also because he's a firstborn in the family. Yeah. He understands the concept
He's
of
always been
responsibility.
responsible.
Do you understand? He's always had to be responsible
He's
for
always
a lot of
had to be
things,
responsible.
right? But it gets to a point which I think is about the pressure.
Yeah.
Where he then says, why should I be this guy? Why can't I do whatever the fuck I want to do? Why should I do the things that will be good for the culture when it's not what I want to do?
Because it's like Jay-Z gets a lot of like
Flack.
blame for New York rap falling off.
It's sad because Jay-Z at
There are
different
people that get
points.
blamed for in your crap falling out. Jay-Z and 50 Cent.
Yeah,
50
Jay-Z
Cent
and
because of
50
all the
Cent.
beef.
Yeah.
So there's a certain level if you're on, you just need to accept there are good things that come with it. That's
Pros
just
and
life.
cons.
That's just life.
New York rap doesn't have the case of MI.
Nobody.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
I
like
get what
English
you're.
rap.
Bro, I get what you mean.
blames Bado.
Yeah.
Nobody tells Bado, and which is crazy because Bado is like a legacy artist rapper. Right? Nobody tells Bado Nigerian rap is not working. What are you doing?
No,
Do you know
Nobody.
why? Do you
Yoruba
know why?
rap is popping now.
Do you know exactly?
So what are you going to say? But he's the face of English rap. So you always have that pressure.
Damn.
That's
just
the
what
sad
it is.
part. And MI is. Do you know why MI is great? So the list is the top 3. It's Mode, MI, Bado. Whoever you put at number 1 is your personal problem.
You know that
You understand?
with
Wait, who were the 3 you said?
Mode 9,
MI.
MI.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
we need to review this Mode 9 thing.
That's what I was going to say. Not us from Joss.
We need to review it.
What the fuck is the mode 9?
We need to review the mode 9 thing.
Pass me the whiskey.
We need to review the mode 9 thing and kind of like calculate.
No, allow me the brand show.
And kind of like calculate.
Relax, bro.
Pass that, bro.
Pass it.
This nigga is using style to show the brand.
Yeah.
But real niggas know what Excel.
Shut the fuck
Real niggas
up.
know what Excel drinks.
If you mention that brand, we're going to walk out of this building because you're not paying us.
So we need to review the mode 9 thing.
I don't think so.
We need to.
And I'll give you reasons why.
Lyrically, mode 9 might be one of the greatest to walk this earth.
I like where this conversation is going to.
Lyrically, mode 9 might be one of the greatest. He might be in the same class with Black Thought.
I agree.
He is. Let me remove mic. I'm trying to sound humble on this.
I
graph.
agree.
Mode 9 is in the same class with Black Thought. He's an MC's MC. Every other factor.
He's talking like a quiet Bob.
Every other factor that matters when we talk of greatest, he's not there.
So do you know what is for my let me just speak for my generation, right? I follow music critics and I've been following them since when I was like 14. From them Osaji to Joey to Motolani now. And it just seems like they all just put mood to this level.
Because
right?
Mode 9 is... Bro.
And you know, because of that, I took time out
To listen to him.
Yeah, I listened to like albums and everything. MI is above it.
No. Let me tell you what it is.
But maybe it's because it's my generation.
Let me tell you what
I don't understand.
Let me tell you what it is, right? Because there are different perspectives to this. With MI cuts across too many
Generation.
focus groups. Be it age, be it gender, be it... Bro, MI has music that people that sell pure water will sing word for word. And bank CEOs will sing word for word. That's greatness.
Greatness.
Shout out Neptune. With mode 9, it's hip hop heads and hip hop heads only.
Yeah.
Bro, if mode 9 comes and performs at mainland block party, niggas will look at him like, you know I'm not lying. They will look at him like,
Yeah.
who this nigga?
But just on an honest point, I tried to listen to it on a lyricism.
He's a madness. Bro, Mode 9 is a beast.
Let me tell you something about Mode 9.
He's a beast.
MI thinks Mode 9 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, everybody, Olamide, MI, they think nobody's touching him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And you know what that is? That's the hip hop fan in them.
But one thing,
Because if you're a hip hop fan from MI's age,
yeah,
you grew up on
From
Black
Olamide's
Star.
age.
You grew up on Black Star, you know, Tabli Kweli, Mos Def.
yeah.
You grew up, that's what you listen to.
That's facts.
Do you understand?
That's
So
big fact.
on that level, you're rating Mode 9 like God MC.
That's a fact.
For us,
Yeah, we grew up on different songs.
You are not one of them, though.
I'm 29.
Yeah, but you are not one of them.
But like
How
us,
old are you?
that whole
22.
he's 22, I'm 24.
Oh, okay.
Bro.
Like for us, that boom bap thing had, like I've listened to Lagos State of Mind, all those Pentium.
Yeah.
I've listened to, like I actually paid attention. 'cause
Paradigm shift.
I pay attention to what like music critics say. Like I really pay attention to
And you go and check out.
anything he tweets. I listen to it. Like anything, I pay attention. So like when you say, oh, the top 3 are this, I listen. When Osaji says top 3 are this, but to me, I just don't know. Man.
I get what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
I really do. So the problem with greatness lists is the list of greatest in any walk of life is about like accomplishment and stance and impact.
Do you know, like, let's now move this to like an R&B side, right?
Yeah.
In Africa, I'm not putting this on a worldwide level. In Africa, Waje is one of the greatest vocalists I've seen.
Easy.
In Africa.
Yeah, I agree.
But the impact is in that vocalism. Anything
Do you
outside
understand?
it.
But so the difference with Mode 9 is that's a very good example. But the difference in Mode 9 is we are looking at these top 3 guys.
I have a crush on Waje.
You need to stop chasing this woman.
You know, I was on a P to come on the pod. I'll continue.
Waje is gorgeous, bro. She's
Back to hip hop.
good. Shit.
What is it?
I say shit, body G.
Bro.
So
She a MILF body.
shit.
YJ is premium.
Yeah.
That's not even.
I think she's doing yoga, some yoga shit now.
I don't know if it's jazz or something, bro. This guy know they talk. Why you know they talk? Why you not talking?
I just listen. I know what
It's not. I don't think it's much of a talker. Well, you talk.
No, of course.
We'll
not.
get to you. So I think it's a summation of what they've done in their careers, right? So you're talking impact, you're talking
Influence.
discography,
Influence. With Mona,
right?
there's influence.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
Mona influenced
Excel.
everybody. Oh,
That's number
I
one.
can't argue
That's
that
number
one. I
one.
can't argue
Now-
that
From
one.
my research, I agree with that.
No,
But
no.
Nine's album that really blew or that really cracked it, I think, is a mixtape. The 03 mixtape. Is it 03 or 04 now? Pentium IX. There was an album for Pentium IX
Yeah.
that really cracked it. That had Cry and that had some other sort. Like Mona was a rapper's rapper that was on radio.
And that was Nigeria's peak hip hop
Peak
period.
pop.
And then
No, there was pop was starting to
Yeah.
really break grounds. That was era of Two-Face.
And Cry was a big record.
Do you understand?
in
And Cry,
Nigeria.
it wasn't big. Let's
Was
not
it a
lie.
hit song?
It wasn't a hit song, but it was for a rapper. It was big enough.
yeah.
Do you understand? It wasn't like Rugged Man's Baraje
Yeah.
or why is it they copy? Do you understand? Right. So then he's an incredible rapper that also won Continental Awards.
Yeah. Like I remember like when I was like 7, 8, I remember this conversation clearly. My auntie, she was saying Two-Face is the best artist out of Nigeria. And I was showing my uncles, it was Hannah brothers.
Yeah.
They no one hear him. They say Mo9. They no one hear that
Yeah.
at all. Like
Yeah.
so I know what he means to the generation before
Yeah.
above us.
But you know,
I kind of-
the funny thing
Then
is.
his discography.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just
What's
want to
up?
touch on that small.
Yeah.
Artistry level. Tubaba.
No, it's
No,
not
we
that.
know we know what's up now.
So that's
If
not-
Tubaba wanted to rap, he would.
He's a rapper.
but
Because it shows.
That was my whole
flows.
point. I was like,
Make we they give chance. Instead of they carry money go France, they mix up to phone in abundance. They make,
you guys know he was in Jaws too. Like, you know,
yeah, that's actually
This guy just came here to
flaunt Josh.
flog
shout
Jaws.
to my city, man.
To flog Jaws. You know,
So I think so. Who else can you? There are maybe like 3 or 4 other niggas that you can put in that conversation. That's where we are going to end this conversation. Who is your top 3? Where we're going there. So people should start thinking.
Nigeria rap top 3.
Yes, no.
All
Start
of us
thinking.
MI
Wait.
Olamide.
Wait. We get there. So the people that you can put there, I would say maybe Illy. I think Illy should be top 5.
Illy's top 5.
Yeah.
Illy,
I think Illy should be top
Illy's
5
definitely top 5.
because
Because
discography,
you
impact,
know when
eras.
we talk about Illy's impact now, it's
Yeah.
two-faced.
Yeah, 3.
Illy's impact.
It's
the-
thoroughbreds.
No. My own impact is how I'm segmenting it is Illy as an artist, Illy as a music exec.
Okay,
What Illy has done as a music exec is
it's
a
really
madness.
good. Yeah,
Do you know what I love most about him?
It wasn't.
When listening to his music, it just boss like
It's relatable.
money. No, him they talk container like he's talking boss shit in his music.
Yes, no.
His music motivates you to want to make money.
Illy is like Illy was on pod now, and if you listen to that episode, you know that Illy is the real life aspire to acquire.
Yeah,
No, he's
If
the one that really did
just
it.
makes you want to.
He
make
really
money.
aspired and he really acquired.
And really acquired.
He really acquired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you understand? So now nobody can tell Illy
I think
shit.
Ilish is just the problem is just the people that are going to be in the same conversation are probably going to be Rugged and LD.
So we need to make we not forget. We need to do that episode where we'll bring Illy and Clarence. I don't know how we'll do it,
Wildness.
but we need to do
That's-
Illy and
yo.
Clarence together.
Ilbis really puts. Nah, his impact is actually.
No, Illy's
mad.
impact
Crazy.
is wild.
It's crazy.
Bro, Illy is the only rapper from his era. Illy is from Mode 9 era, bro.
Yeah,
Yes,
his impact
He has
is crazy.
he had a hit record as early as 2017.
Illy's
Yeah.
Illy's
You understand?
From, Illy's
Yeah,
from
it's
Moonlight's
crazy.
era and he's
That's
relevant
nice.
in 2022.
Bro,
It's not a joke.
Yeah, that's
Moonlight is before MI.
so we're talking 20 years.
Yeah,
Moonlight is before MI.
yeah, that's crazy.
Moonlight is before Olamide.
Bro, these niggas were rapping before MI came back from Coolidge College.
We are in a new era and he's diversifying into movies.
Bro,
Yeah.
Like Odogu Male has become a thing.
Facts.
so you can't. So the reason why I'm going to like, but I can't. I think Mode 9 is a better rapper. One. And discography wise, even though I think Illy's projects have
Moonlight
way
is a-
more impact,
Moonlight is
it's a discography beast.
Moonlight discography wise,
Bro.
His Moonlight is a. I agree. Moonlight is a better rapper.
Yeah.
The other people are better musicians.
Now, do you want to talk Fino? I think Fino should be in top 10 conversations.
Fino,
For
Fino,
sure. for sure.
Yes.
For top 10,
Fino
sure.
might be my top 5.
Top 10.
Top 10 is
Fino
Let's
might
make
be
it
my
top 10.
5,
Let's even get into it. Let's make top 10.
Fino might be my top 5.
Let's make top 10. Okay, we have agreed that the top 2, in no particular order, is Olamide and M.
In no particular order.
In no particular order. Well, who's your number 1?
My number 1, top 10 rappers. You know, because of, and I am admitting my bias.
I don't think it's a bias. I think whichever way
MI
it's
Abaga influenced me heavily.
It's fine. That's
heavily.
That's fine.
So MI number 1 for me. Olamide number 2.
Number 3, you are saying no mode.
Number 3, Neto C.
I don't think so.
For me, Neto C.
No, greatness, not preference.
Greatness. Bro, Neto was great though. It was short-lived.
That's the point. That's
the only problem. The only problem is that it was short-lived. But Neto was
4 years. Neto held it down.
It was heavy.
Yeah. I don't think it was short-lived. I think it was calm.
It was short-lived.
It was short-lived.
It was about 3-4 years.
Which is fine because he was getting bread. He's like Neto is even till now, bro. Neto,
I think he left the music because it was just disillusioned.
Neto fresh tie till today.
Bro, he's good. He's great.
Please remember that all our collective features are in our hands. So please make sure you get your PVCs and vote for a better Nigeria. Okay. So let me call my top 5, right? This is
top 5. That's hard. Okay.
It's might put me in trouble.
I think the top 5, top 6 is MI, Olamide, MI, Mode, Ely, Rugged, LD. I think that's the top 6 in terms of greatness. By any metric you want to go, I think that's it.
I have a question.
Okay.
And this is also from another place of bias because this is somebody that influenced me a lot musically.
Yeah.
And I loved his music growing up. And, you know, right now, I still love him as the artist that he is.
Yeah.
Where do you put Ice Prince?
That's fucking
So I was going to say my own top 5.
Where do you put Ice Prince? Pharoah, where do you put Ice Prince?
I don't.
Number 3.
So the problem with Ice.
Number 3 for you. But you understand that you have a J-Town bias.
That's your preference.
No, I don't.
You do.
Ice Prince is number 3, period.
Fair enough. I just don't think. I think when you break it down to the sum of the parts in terms of like metrics that really determine greatness, you might have a problem.
Are we talking about greatness?
Yeah.
Ice Prince is like
With greatness.
Yeah.
So wait,
All
hold
time
on.
greatness.
Wait, no. Hold on. Before you attack, hold on. So we always have context, right? Because nothing is black and white.
Yeah.
In terms of
impact, Ice Prince is the most impactful Nigerian English-speaking rapper of all time.
Listen to me, bro. Last year, December, I follow Ice Prince on Insta. I go just see Ice Prince, they post different events every 2 days. Ice Prince was booked December more than some young cats that were popping last year, and I did not understand
because he can stay on stage for 1
hour. That was when I called you. I think I even called you about this, and I was telling you that nostalgia is what makes a great show.
Yes,
if you can do a music show and bring artists that have that nostalgic thing, you sell it. It's what DJs use now. Yeah. See Big Brother Naija. Anytime you watch that, there are Saturday parties. Once the DJ enter Mohit's catalog,
it's all over.
Oh my god,
it's all over.
I feel like there was a point where it was Wiz Davido Ice.
No. There was a time that Ice Prince was number 1 on this continent.
There was a night that Ice Prince was number 1 in Africa.
There was a time where Ice Prince was number 1 in this continent.
So
it's not even.
It's not. We are not. There's no disputing that.
That's what we're bringing back with Pharoah.
There's no. Fantastic. You better fucking come back.
We're bringing back to Jaws. This is the future.
Bro, I'm rooting for you. I know you know that.
I know you know
exactly.
I know that.
And shout out to Pauls. Pauls have showed us mad love. Shout out to Mutani.
No shout out to Pauls. They removed me from Power List because I'm affiliated with them. No. Motolani, Ade, Fiona, everybody go collect. Everybody.
Because do you know what is? I feel like think about it.
Do you know who Fiona is? No. Fiona is the MD of this company.
All of them. All.
Auntie Fiona, don't vex stuff.
All.
That's
Miss Fiona. Which camera am I looking
Shut
at?
up.
Which camera is this? Miss Fiona.
If she
don't listen.
He said I'm Miss Fiona. Oh my god.
Don't listen to what
Fiona will laugh when she listens to this episode.
But that's what it is about to us. Like I feel like, and Pharoah will talk more about this because I feel like we come from one of the most iconic cities when it comes to do Nigerian music.
Oh no,
bro, P Square has a Just story.
Absolutely.
No,
do you know how wild that is?
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
In Jos, so I've lived in probably 8 cities in the last 3 years. among them being California, London, like the places where people think talent is, there's nowhere more talently dense than Jos. Like you could walk 2 houses.
I agree.
You're gonna find somebody.
I agree, but Jos has a problem. Jos has a talent problem
of exploitation.
No,
just someone ridiculous.
I told them the problem yesterday. I was with these niggas yesterday. Just niggas are lazy.
The ones you met,
bro.
Let me tell you,
them niggas are so relaxed and so calm.
Chill.
So first of all, I don't even blame them. Do you know why? Jos is a calm city.
Yeah, it is.
I remember the first time I was in secondary school, my dad just built a house in Jos, state low cost. So the first time I did,
wow, you have a house in Jos?
Yeah, family has a house in Jos. My father has always been crazy about Jos, so he made sure he built a house there. So my first holiday there, secondary school, right? I'm going back to, where am I going back to? I think I'm going back to PH. I'm going with boss, right? And they on the ticket it says be there at 8 a.m. Which every other, if you travel with boss, they will say 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. But you're going to pull up very early. You know, if it's any other city, you pull up very early, like 6:30. Like, bro, I was there like 6:30. The park was like a graveyard. Nobody was there, not a soul. That doesn't happen in Aba. That doesn't happen in Lagos. That doesn't happen anywhere else. And you know what? There's no traffic. There's nothing. There's no traffic. Like niggas know that they can leave their house 7:45 and still reach there before 8 a.m.
That doesn't mean they're lazy.
No, bro. Let me tell you something.
No, first of all, that's not the laziness talk, right? Yeah. That is the you guys are used to a certain calmness, right?
You guys' blood is hot.
No.
But you need to understand.
Wait, hold on. You can't say
our blood is hot. Our blood is hot.
I've been here 2 days.
There's no traffic in Jos. Why do I need to come out by 7?
No, I agree.
You need to understand something. Stereotypes, again, here's what I love to talk about. Stereotypes are never unfounded.
What? Stereotypes are not unfounded. They are valid.
No, maybe not valid.
True. So let me tell you something. For example, he plays 9 instruments.
He plays 9 instruments.
That's fucking
Pharoah.
crazy.
He mixes all his stuff. He produces all his stuff.
You produce all your album?
Yes, he does.
Most of it, like 7.
So you can't really say Jos boys aren't working. Maybe you met the wrong people.
Maybe don't be defensive. Listen. Don't be defensive because Pharoah is obviously hardworking. We know, right? There's always the outlier, the exception to the rule, bro. I know what I'm telling you. Jos niggas are very talented,
it's not saying
but very
the perspective
calm.
of they're not doing shit, but in terms of, bro, have you seen people that want it?
We want it, man.
You're in Lagos. Obviously, you want it. You're here. You want it.
Do you understand?
Shout, to be fair,
you're in Lagos.
To be fair, I kind of agree with you guys,
bro.
I can't even
PH. If you go to PH, man, niggas will contribute money with themselves
and throw a show, or you understand?
Contribute money to move their nigga to Lagos.
Yeah,
bro. Like PH niggas with music, they don't fucking play.
How do you think I'm here? That's
the point.
I'm standing on the back of like 20 man.
I think you could be the biggest fucking shit, bro. I really think so.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
I
think so.
Go check out.
It takes a whole community, and luckily so far I kind of have one. Like, I'm not here on my own. I'm not in Lagos on my own. It's man them who are hustling that give me the opportunity to be out here in Lagos, be out there in London. It's them.
And that's people see, listen, there's no greater honor than people believing in your talent.
Facts.
None.
You might not, if you have 2, 3, 5 people that say, Omo, you're really good, and they believe in you, and they can even put their bread on the line.
Yeah.
You're onto something.
I always say this, all I need is 4 people like-minded like me. I feel like I could take over a whole country. Just 4 people that believe and understand what we're trying to do. That's all.
Pharoah the 47.
Yes, sir.
Your music, bro. I think the album I still think it's top 5 this year. I really do see.
Appreciate you, bro. You should hear what's coming.
You'll be fine. But I'll take top 10 lists. Let's go back and complete it.
Rap.
let's hear. I want to hear.
I want to hear his.
I don't think I'll be reasonable if I don't put Ice in top 7.
For rappers. Okay, we actually didn't give our list. You were meant to give your top 5. He was meant to give his top 5. I was meant to give my top 5. First, meant to give his top.
What? Let me give top 10.
Oh, top 10.
You sure you can?
10 is a lot.
10 is much, bro. Give 5.
Not to influence you,
Do
but
you know why he's saying top 10?
Not to
He
influence you,
doesn't want to.
not to
He doesn't
influence
want
you.
fights.
Right?
I'll be
Not
honest.
to influence you. And,
Let's make
pause.
it 5. Let's make
Can I
it
be
5.
exempt from this?
yeah,
It's
sure,
fine.
sure.
I have a lot of
No,
people I'm talking to.
There's something that I also want to say that happens a lot in top 5, top 10 conversations that never happens. Right? SDC.
Bro, I'm going there. Don't worry.
Show them camp.
I'm going there.
Yeah, bad boy.
SDC's.
Don't let me make
Wait,
my
wait.
list.
I just want to say it
No,
because-
no. I'm
not for your
making-
list.
no,
Not for your
no,
list.
no,
This is
I'm
for the
making-
audience.
No, I'm
SDC's
making my list.
mixtape catalog.
I agree.
Crazy.
What's the name of that mixtape
Clone
again?
Wars.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, crazy.
Especially Clone Wars 2.
But the last one was an album.
Last one was an album.
Yeah.
Clone Wars 1, 2, 3, 4. My lord.
I'll be honest.
Go on, brother.
I think they have to be in top 10. So I think 8. I think 7 is definitely ice.
7. Too
Yeah.
low.
So the reason why I'm going to say 7 is the impact was there, but it was also kind of short-lived at the top. Kind of.
That's true.
And then the discography in terms of critically acclaimed albums probably just one. The second album, good. Well, you understand? I might not be able to have that conversation. Then number 8, I need to put Fino there.
Fino has to be there.
Yeah,
For sure.
I need to put Fino there. I think people need to stop. When people need to talk about Fino, we're talking about No Gods, No Glory a lot because it's a fucking classic, right? But I think we need to start having a conversation about the album that has Speak Life. What's that of the album?
Is it not the last one?
That's Speak Life.
The Playmaker.
No. The 4th album. Please check Fino's album titles.
It's not the Playmaker.
No.
That means it's the last one.
The one
now.
that had get the info.
But do you
It's
know
not the last
something with an
one.
artist
No.
like Fino, right?
Yeah.
I always wonder if, let's say, because I listen to his music, his cadence is hard,
Yeah.
his delivery is hard, but I don't understand what he's saying.
So that's the thing about
Our
music.
ratings for him could be higher if we understood it.
So, bro, that's it. I don't think so. Do
Deal
you know
with
why?
it.
Deal with it. I think I don't need to understand Fino for me to understand that whatever the fuck he's saying is hard.
yeah,
You understand?
that's a fact.
You can just say
You can
it.
just know
You
he's
can
saying
just tell.
facts.
You can feel
Bro,
it.
if you listen to like,
you feel
you know my,
Fino. You don't listen.
I just started
to Fino,
listening
you
to
feel-
French hip hop.
Yeah.
Bro, them niggas are wild.
Bro!
I don't even know what the fuck they're saying.
But you know,
But
bro,
I feel
Listen to Italian.
bro,
Italian is different. Italian drill.
Italian drill.
You
Bro,
just
there's a
be-
guy that I discovered from Skiller like 10 years ago.
Okay.
That boy is a fucking mad person.
You don't
I just
understand
know.
shit he said.
Bro,
stuff
I
he's
just
saying,
know.
but-
There's a guy that I discovered recently called Deep Dundu from Senegal. Deep. But if I play that guy's music for you,
What
I'll
does
play
he
when
do?
we're done.
Was he
He's a
drill?
rapper.
A rapper.
He does drill sometimes,
But he's
but
a
he just
rapper.
raps. You will know that this nigga is crazy.
He means what he says.
You understand? So I think Fino 8. I think number 9 has to be SDC. And I think number 10 is AQ. Thank you.
AQ. Okay. You know what?
I'm going to go top 5.
Okay.
For me, number 5 is. Let me start from 1 to 5. 1 is MI. Number 2 is Jesse Jags. Number 3 is Ice Prince. Number 4 is Olamide. And number 5 would be Mo9.
You know what I'll say? I'm not supposed to give a list just because of all the people we're reaching out to and
Yeah.
working with. But I'll tell you who my number 1 is. No one else, just my number 1.
Yeah.
It's Olamide.
Wow.
Period.
Yeah. And then, but then, that list is going to change real soon.
No, it's not.
Real
Olamide.
No. I'm talking of.
Oh, for you.
Yeah, real soon.
Yeah.
The stuff that's coming out real soon. That's real soon. That top 5 is going to change real soon.
You have given us your top 5?
I want to give my top 5. My top 5 is M, Olamide, 3 Neto C. No, 3 Ice Prince, 4 Neto C, 5 Fino.
Wait, who was first? Sorry, I didn't.
M.
Olamide.
But this thing depends on my mood. My number 1 has always shifts between Emma and Olamide.
Olamide.
It always shifts.
I can respect that, you know.
It always shifts between
That's
Emma
fine.
and
See,
Olamide.
I can
again,
respect that.
I feel like there are conversations that we shouldn't argue about.
I can't fight with
Just-
anyone
it's
else's
just-
top.
There are
Everyone
conversations
else
that
is-
you can never
it makes
have.
sense.
Objective.
It's
Find
justified.
objective.
Everyone else is
Objective.
There
justified.
are conversations you can never find a comfortable answer with because lyrically, right? Lyrically, Emma is a madness. impact wise, Olamide is use,
bro.
Olamide is culture,
Bro.
Olamide is Olamide.
It's truth.
Olamide
is truth. That's what it is.
Olamide is use.
Maybe it's because I don't understand Yoruba. If I did,
I don't.
It's unreal.
I don't.
I don't understand
Olamide is
Yoruba
unreal.
either, bro.
Bro, I don't.
Let me tell you
Olamide
something.
is
My
culture.
grandma
You don't
my
need
knows
to.
Olamide songs. Do you understand?
okay.
That's
Badu.
madness.
That's some crazy shit.
That's
That's
madness.
crazy.
Yeah.
But if you ask me my favorite Afrobeat artist, he'll still be inside.
That's fine.
Who?
Olamide now. If you tell
That's
me
why
in my
he-
top 5,
Like if
I
someone
should-
is
I
on a
should-
list of
I should
Afrobeat
shut
artists
up,
and
yeah.
still a rapper, that's crazy. That's why I respect
actually
Sak.
crazy.
Like Sak was the artist of the decade in Ghana, a rapper, bro.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Facts.
You don't do that. That's unreal. Anyway, we are done. So back to the guy. I think it's a comeback album. I think it's a good album. There are some bars there that I really want to snap my neck when I hear. You know, I don't want to snap my neck.
Do you
but
know what
some
I
of them are
think?
very
The
funny.
guy is. I think I called you on it. The guy is MI2.
MI2 with way much more watered down verses.
MI2 with sprinkles of young Denzel.
But I don't agree.
In
with
terms of themes,
No, I think MI2.
there was
is,
no mental health conversation on MI2.
I think MI2 is sprinkles of
that.
Chema.
So
Bro,
here's my
this thing
own
you
take
said is
on
wild.
that,
Do you know
right?
why it's wild?
Why?
I'm now struggling to remember the Chairman album.
Chema album is Bullion Van, my brother.
Yeah, okay.
My bad for that.
No, that's a lot of people's. MI doesn't agree though. This shit triggers him though.
What's that? The Chairman album.
Yeah, now it's calmer because I think it's in a really, really good place. But before, if you tell him that the Chairman album is trash, he's gonna fucking get crazy.
The Chairman album is Billion Van, brother.
Did you say
But-
he gets triggered
No,
when
no,
you
no,
say
but
the
you know what
Chairman
is-
album is trash?
No, when people try to tell him that the Chairman album is not as great
But
as other albums, he gets crazy.
He has to get triggered, bro. That's
no,
a whole
but
body
you
know
know
what
what
he
he needs to
put out.
understand.
But right now, I think he understands why people say that. Now,
But you know why he feels that way. It's kind of like telling if you tell someone a top standard, let's say you tell Ronaldo you scored 20 goals this season is trash. People don't expect 20 goals from you, they expect 40 goals.
No.
So
and
he's comparing himself with other people.
and
on his
I sort of understand
level.
is like
But why not comparing him on that level?
I was telling
Like
somebody
comparing
that
your old stuff.
I was telling someone that Davido doesn't have a classic album,
he doesn't.
and the person was telling me a good time.
It's not.
The person was telling me a good time,
It's not.
and I was
It's
telling
not.
the person,
It's. Let me tell you something.
and I was telling the person
Excel,
that
before you continue,
Yeah.
I might need you niggas to just shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Just shut the fuck up. Bro, it's not even a critically acclaimed album. What the fuck are we saying here?
no,
Look, Excel, look, let's not lie to ourselves. A Good Time is a good album.
a good time is a good album.
A Good Time is Davido's best album.
It's his best album.
But is A Good Time a great album?
No,
No.
it's a classic.
Is it a classic? No.
No.
Do you understand?
Okay.
We need to be able to separate those conversations properly. Look, A Good Time is, I'm going to say, oh, it has a lot of great numbers. A Good Time has 3 or 4 of the biggest Afrobeat records of all time.
Here's where I was not going with that person. I was telling the person that as much as I understand you, I disagree, but I understand you because I can imagine being in front of Davido and telling Davido you don't have a classic album,
I can tell you.
and then Davido would tell me A Good Time has over 100 million streams. I would understand why it is hard for him.
To understand that because
understand
he
that.
sings those songs in front of 1 million people and you're
I would
singing it back to
understand
him.
why.
I get it.
To be fair, right? We weren't in Niger when that album dropped, so we didn't really get the impact. But I feel like those songs were spinning the club steady,
Alright, bro.
just from being in
I
London.
couldn't go like 10 minutes without hearing a song from.
So again, is Scorpion a great album?
No,
Is Scorpion a great album?
No, for Drake, no.
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 For
Where would you
Drake,
put Scorpion in Drake's discography?
one
I
of his
don't even
lowest.
know.
Is it top 4?
There's nowhere near Take Care, nowhere near all those stuff. Yeah.
No,
But
but
he
the
has 3
hits,
number 1 singles.
God's plan alone.
That's a good point.
3 years
Plan
later,
alone.
one song came back on TikTok. I just made the flip.
Switch.
3 years later.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, bro.
So hits, it's not about hits. It's just Take Care. If nobody in this room is going to argue this fact that Take Care is a fucking classic.
Great album.
Yeah, facts.
Nobody's
Take
bro.
Care,
Take
nothing
Care
was
is
the
unreal.
same.
Nothing was the same. Unreal.
Yeah.
Even if you are reading this, it's too late.
Bro,
It's a classic tape.
that's a great project.
Yeah, it is.
It might
a
be.
classic
It might.
tape.
It might be Drake's most underrated great project.
Bro, I think it's Drake's project that aged the best.
I think
If
that's,
you're reading
I
this,
think that's my favorite.
bro,
Drake
that
project.
project.
Bro,
No, Take Care. That's my
you know how that
favorite.
great Drake project? Sunset Demo Tapes.
Sunset Demo Tapes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's underrated.
That's an incredible body of work. David, so I think a lot of people also need to stop rubbing it in his face like till he feels like he's inadequate, right? Because he's had a fantastic career in a market where albums didn't matter when it was popping. Do you understand? Albums didn't matter 10 years
You
ago.
know the funny thing
as
is
much
that,
as they
because
do now.
it now takes a lot of work to sustain in the singles way. That singles way is hard.
Bro,
It's hard.
it's way hard.
It's harder.
It's really hard.
You think it's easier to do with albums?
It's harder.
I
In the
think-
sense that with albums, when you're servicing singles, especially when you're Davido, at that time,
In a singles market,
the budget you would use for an album is what you would now use for a
for a
single.
single, for one single.
At that time,
Yeah.
it's a madness.
Yeah.
So that means your single, you would die there.
Yeah.
I mean,
All of you will die in the studio.
Yeah.
It must work.
Yeah.
We are not going home.
I mean, the market kind of, because if you do, like, was a singles market before now. It feels like it's just now it's starting to become.
It's from
Yeah.
maybe like African giants.
4 years ago.
Yeah,
Maybe like from
how
African
long-
Outside.
giants. Outside
like,
African giants.
Yeah, if you
that's-
look at how long it took
Kalam,
them
no.
from
Shout
the
out to
first
Bonner. We need to credit Bonner for that. Bringing
Yeah.
back
So,
albums.
bro,
We need to
Bonner
credit
crazy,
Bonner
man.
for that. on
I also
this
think
market.
it's coincided with the era of streaming where albums became more
Yeah, it
important.
did.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
did.
That's
It
cool.
could- like the timing of everything.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more of an album person anyways.
I think you are going to be fantastic regardless, bro.
Singles or
You'll
albums.
be fine.
Appreciate
Let's
it.
keep doing what
Burn
Well,
out,
you know
but-
what it is with me? So right now we're trying to narrow down songs. It's long. Just to pick like singles is tough.
Go with your gut, bro.
What?
Go with your gut.
You think?
If it fails, it fails. Go with your gut.
And then we move on to the next anyways.
There's nothing you can do. You can't control it.
Facts.
The market is so tough right now. Nobody
It's volatile. It's hard to
nobody
understand.
knows what's going to blow tomorrow. Even Ashake that dropped Terminator didn't know if Terminator was going to work. I mean, he might have had a feeling, but he never had the assurance that it was going to work. Nobody knows what. But people are doing.
Did you guys see this Ashake versus Naira Marley conversation?
Sorry, bro.
Oh, that's the thing now.
So I have views on
Have
it.
we finished the video conversation?
They're stacking up.
Davido?
Oh yeah.
I had one point to say to that.
Oh, what's
Please say.
Davido's first album, you guys sleep on it.
Facts.
That's just what
I
I'm gonna say.
Son of Babalo.
Omo Babalo.
It's a better album than it got credited for at the time. That it got credited for at the time. It's a much better album. I agree.
You're okay.
Trust me, I do agree with you.
Yeah. Just
I realized a little later as well. I realized this just 5-6 years ago.
So wait, hold up. People are stacking up Ashake and Naira Marley right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the conversation about that Ashake and Naira Marley piece, people are saying who had a better,
That's a good conversation.
like Naira Marley's 2019 run. Is it 2019?
Yeah.
It's 2019-2020 run. 2019 run versus Ashake's
Ashake's
2020 run.
Excel.
Who had a better
Let's
year?
rank
Damn.
best 1 year run.
The answer to that question is Naira Marley.
the thing with
The answer to that question is Naira Marley.
Naira Marley,
Because with Naira Marley wasn't just hit songs.
he had a cult
Bro.
following.
Bro, I have to
Bro.
say.
I remember I was in NYC camp.
Naira Marley had corporate niggas, 9 to 5 niggas dancing
Dancing
soapy.
Soapy.
Bro, it was crazy. It was too crazy.
So Naira Marley became a movement.
Naira Marley came with a movement. It's not even a joke.
So
It depends on what you're.
it de-
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
it depends on what you're looking at.
If you're looking at hits, it has to be Asake. But if it's on like
Bro, if
just
you got hits,
overall,
Impact.
Naira.
This hit is Ashake. But overall is Naira.
overall,
It's Naira.
but again, even if you are talking about the hits, here's what I remember. Here's what I realized after I tweeted that shit on Saturday when someone asked me, bro. Naira Marley had "Am I a Yahoo Boy"? He had before Soapy he had there's one at the short
World Cup one.
Before
World Cup one.
Soapy?
Yeah, before Soapy there was a song.
It's not World Cup. It's not that football song.
Ashokotoyi.
Yeah.
He had that. He had
That's
Soapy.
true. He had Mafo.
He had Puta. He had Mafo.
Baby girl, you a puta.
Bro, now he was on Reminisce's record Instagram.
That's
You're more Instagram.
That's true. That was
We
it.
were there when SARS premiered.
Bro, when SARS premiered that record.
So SARS and World had it, like that project, SARS and World, the
Yeah.
listening party. Before the listening party kicked off proper,
Yeah.
SARS was DJing.
Bro,
I love that project, by the way.
Yeah,
incredible,
fantastic project.
incredible
They're
project.
dropping a second one.
Incredible
Told me
project.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And before the listening kicked off properly, SARS was DJing and SARS played that song.
Real Really?
We lost our minds. All of us are like, that was the first time
Bro, like, what
we
the
lost our
fuck
minds.
is that?
And you're on Instagram.
Reminisce was telling me a story that so Naira Marley's verse came last.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, you were there. He said
Yeah.
when he heard it, he put that shit first.
Wow. Do you know when I'm making all those lists, I forgot Reminisce.
Oh my god.
That's true. Thing is, I'm too biased on this subject.
It's not like it's very hard to make it top 10 list.
Because
Making lists is
Reminisce
hard.
now has both. Reminisce has great projects and he has
Incredible
hits.
rapper.
Incredible rapper, great projects, incredible lyricist, has hits.
I think I'll put Reminisce before STC.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
You should put Reminisce before SDC.
I think I'll put
shout out
Reminisce
to the
before
camp. But
Shout out to the Campbell.
You should put Reminisce
I'll put him
before
before
SDC.
STC.
That is a legend.
You should. I agree.
That's it. That's crazy though.
That's a legend, though.
Anyway, let's go back to this conversation.
Yeah.
So what we say? Great one.
Ashake.
Then he then dropped an EP. That came with Tingasa.
Maybe get a thing. What's the other
They're
IP
like-
again?
LOL, Lord of Lamba.
Maybe get a thing.
There were like 2 or 3 hits on that record. So we are talking like 7 hits in a year.
That's mad.
What's the name of that Naira Marley song that has one crazy dance? Like the dance was a very long.
Tesumole.
Teshumole.
Teshumole was on that EP.
Teshumole.
Teshumole was on that EP.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, actually, you're right.
Naira Marley. No.
Naira Marley 2019 is crazy.
0 belt, 1,000 trousers.
I'll be honest. I'm so biased, like I can't see anything else.
With Naira Marley.
In London, half my crew is
Yeah.
Naira Marley's crew.
Yeah.
So there's only one winner for me, even if you stack him up against whoever.
But Ashake's run, the only reason why the Ashake's run is
Hits,
is ridiculous.
just hits back to back. It's
But
crazy.
the crazy thing about Ashake right now is, and I really hope he reflects on the album,
Yeah.
musically, the boy is great.
It's incredible.
His range musically
It's incredible.
It's
You know,
incredible.
You've got me excited for that album because you told me it's not just the hits I've been hearing. There's more to it.
He has a lot of range.
The
So
boy has a lot of range.
I've not,
like,
to be honest, I've not seen it yet. I love what he's doing already, though.
yeah,
But when you said he has range, I'm
he does.
like my imagination is running
Boy
wild. I'm
has-
trying to imagine.
Even these hit songs we are listening to, bro, this boy is bringing Fuji. He's bringing Fuji and piano and bro
And rap, hip hop.
and hip hop, bro. Palazzo is one of the greatest records I've heard in my life.
Yeah.
Because that's hip hop.
it's hip hop, yeah.
And the verses are very, and even the
Fuji.
cadence on verses are hip hop.
Yeah.
But there's Fuji there,
Yeah.
and there's piano inside. It's very ridiculous.
Now you know why we're laughing. Today we were listening to it, and then I asked him, I said, "Wait, this guy just said 2 girls in my middle. How are the 2 girls in your aunt? Like, it didn't make 2 girls in my middle.
It's
It's
to
just
get the
girls in
people
my
going. It gets the people going.
Aren't you the one in the 2 girls middle?
So
Nobody knows what it means.
no.
no. I think it makes 2 girls in my middle means
2 girls for my middle.
Larimi. So it's
Means you
Yoruba.
and I go, oh,
Larimi. Like
bro, I don't.
Okay, so
even
it's
care.
lost in translation.
yeah, there's
Okay,
there's
it
Yoruba.
busted my mind. I was
I
like,
don't
what?
even care.
How can
I don't even
Like,
care.
direct
Two girls.
translation,
Bro, it's
it's
lit.
still lit, you know?
It's lit
Like when
as
Davido
fuck.
said, "When I look into your eyes,
All I see is your waist.
Bro,
I spent
bro, it's not that
I
conversation.
spent too many
I
times
think it
of my
makes
life.
sense.
All I
No,
see is
wait,
your waist.
No, that's one of the
Relax,
hardest.
I think it makes sense.
All I
I've
see is
spent-
your waist.
Bro, let me
I
tell you
was
something. Some
pondering
women
that
want you
line.
to look into their eyes because they want you to connect with them.
and be
emotionally.
seeing their waist
But as I'm looking into your eyes, I want to knock you.
and see your waist.
I think it makes sense.
Man, no, that thing busted my
But
mind.
do you know it's today when you pointed out to me, right? Because normally, like, let's say when I'm jamming to Palazzo, I'm usually in the middle. And I'm
And you
putting
said
2
2 girls,
in my middle.
but me too. But then today I was just like, wait, 2 girls in my middle.
Those lyrics, man, those guys know what they're doing. I think it's
It
on purpose.
was-
They know what they're
Your
doing.
romantic vibes. I don't know what to say there. That's the only thing I don't know how to say.
Ekwesu romance, mame what I say
It's-
Nollywood. I've forgotten that guy's name. There's one Nollywood OG that used to have that saying in films. Ekwesu romance, mommy water. So he kind of flipped that.
You know, it's also tough, like liking Ashake and not understanding Yoruba.
No, that's the good thing
It's
about
tough.
Nigerian music.
I like him
That's
so
the
much
good
for
thing.
that.
That's
Just
the best. I
listen
think
so
that's the
much.
best.
I feel like
That's the
saying
best
so
of
much
African
shit.
music generally.
Bro, we did not know. Do you know that it's today that I was seeing the lyrics of Premier Gao?
Yes, though.
That it was a breakup song.
Yeah.
The guy was, it was a heartbreak
Yeah.
song. Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy was saying that he met a girl that that broke his heart. I be
The song
rejected
we
him.
dance to anyhow.
Bro,
That's the greatest
bro,
crossover
and that's one of the
African
greatest crossover songs from Africa.
That's crazy.
up.
We dey go rocking and immediately we hear the song.
Like I said, on site.
On site, find the nearest yash, hold on, bro.
But bro, that's
Like that new Ruga song too. That's the effect it has.
That we
Girlfriend, which one?
No.
Which one?
Which one you keep playing?
It's wee now.
Ruga makes music for the black
It's
woman's
just-
ways, bro.
If
No,
that song comes on the
Ruga
club,
is a
it will cause
problem.
problem.
My Liverpool don't start the play.
You guys,
They're about to lose.
the Premiership is back. Football is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press.
Shout out to people
Broski,
whose teams
you're going
are
to
losing.
chop breakfast today. Liverpool's about to lose.
What if Liverpool have now scored?
Shout out to people
They
whose
can't
team are
because
losing.
they have
Yeah,
not
Tolani
started.
Dari is calling you. Shout out to people whose teams are.
As Casemiro registered.
Shout out to people whose teams are losing. Casemiro is coming on.
I'm looking at you more. I'm looking at you, Pharaoh. Shout out to people whose team. Your team is losing, bro.
We don't lose. We just
Manchester United.
Do you know what is? You know, like, let me tell you what is, right? Let me tell you the difference between like me and Motolani, for example.
Yeah, now
good thing is-
man, you'll be like mode 9 now.
No, do you know
don't
Legacy.
the good thing is me, right?
Legacy.
Bro, the good thing, see. Let me,
Where are the hits, bro?
bro, me, I'm not involved in
I
that
will
one.
not take that. I will
I'm
take
not
that
involved.
disrespect.
The good
He's
thing
a
is,
joke.
like,
Oh.
growing up, right?
Yeah.
Me and this guy went to high school together.
Okay.
We laughed at we give everybody collect heavy.
Bro, we were
Like, we grew
clowning
up
everyone
winning.
in the hallway.
Well, how many Premier Leagues have I seen my team win? How many have you seen your own team win? Steady. So
But that's
You
the
know,
thing about, that's
and-
the about football though.
It's turn by turn.
It's errors,
yeah.
bro. Liverpool didn't win it.
But isn't
Premier
this
League
Liverpool's
title
era
for 20
technically?
years. No. What?
Oh, not yet.
Because
Because I was about to say they've not really won.
It's
anything.
Man City's era.
True.
Technically, I think it's City and Madrid's era. Basically, that's what we are. Fam, 70s, 60s, 70s, late 60s, 70s, 80s. That was Liverpool's era.
Yeah.
Dominating trophies. A Liverpool manager coached the team and won 19 trophies in like a few years. Do you understand? Like that was. Do you know the reason why Ferguson hates Liverpool? Because he was the coach of Scotland and his biggest players were Liverpool players, and they didn't fucking respect him.
Sha.
Is that where
It's
it's-
worked out, Sha.
That's where the beef for Liverpool comes from.
swear?
But
That's why I didn't know why I
I'm trying to
hated
tell you,
Liverpool.
Graham Souness, Kenny Dalglish, they were Liverpool players, and they didn't give a fuck about him because he was not a great player.
in 2000, which year was it? 12. Me and Pharoah went to school together, and we won Arsenal 8-2.
Bro, we shit on everyone.
Like,
that day.
growing up as a Money fan was fun, but now,
I
now,
like the
now,
fact
now
that
with
you
the
niggas
collect.
are in the trenches though.
Trenches, deep trenches.
That's why everyone is angry because we gave them.
God, you are beg. Oh.
wait, but Excel, what?
Google
Excel, what's
Apple.
That's the
your
goat.
support?
Portable.
That's the goat.
Shout out
No
Portable.
jokes. That's actually the goat.
Shout out
He
Portable.
never felt like he was going to come for United, but bruh, it's been the trenches,
Guy,
and they don't look like they're going to
it's
win any
embarrassing.
title for like the
They're
next.
good.
I don't even
4
want to watch
years.
this
Or
game.
United.
5 years now.
Realistically,
in the trenches,
I'll be honest,
deep
bro, I don't even
trenches.
watch United games.
I don't even want to
Trenches.
watch this game today. I know
They
what's
just
going to
stay
happen.
I've been talking so
Ronaldo
much
wise.
shit though, but I'm not
They
going to watch
just
the
stay
game.
Ronaldo white.
Bro, let me tell you something, sir.
Bro, how you guys go
It's
do that to
almost
Christy?
been 10 years since United won the league.
Since United,
They are not going to win the league this season.
At the end of the season,
So at the end of the
10 years.
season, it's 10 years
Yeah,
already.
10 years.
a
Bro.
decade.
2020,
That's
2013
crazy.
was 10
It's
years
just
ago.
10 years.
Do you know, like,
make money before you
like
love.
to me was a normal thing. Like winning the Premier League was going to Champions League semi-final
was normal for
Just
Man U.
normal.
Very normal. Yeah.
Just
yeah.
normal.
Time and
But
chance.
bro, do you
happen
know
to
how
them
that
all.
was from? Yes. Your niggas ain't winning fucking league titles.
Time
this
and chance happen to
Don't
them.
see,
all.
don't
year.
never.
Your niggas
say
ain't
die.
even making the fucking top 4.
Never say die, bro. Never say
How
die.
much, bro? Let's bet.
No, bro. I don't
No,
know
we're
money.
not
Go collect advance.
Like that.
Go collect advance. Better.
Who
That
distributed
money
the
to
last
waste.
project though?
What?
Who distributed the last album?
We
We
distributed
on
it
ourselves.
No,
Like
they
with our
did
company.
that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hook them
with
up
our
now.
company, Young Billionaire Music.
Power player. Put some respect on my
Hey,
name.
actually, shout out to Excel.
Yeah.
Next
Put
project's
some
about to
respect
go-
on my name.
Next project's about to go crazy on Excel.
But the
Just
numbers
'cause
were
of
still crazy.
Worked on MI's album
Oh, I
number
shouldn't even
1.
say that.
Work on Ethos number 5. I did try. Give me my flowers.
This one is a
As Nigerian artists will say on Twitter, give me my flowers.
so this one is a number one project.
What's that?
This one coming
Straight. Let's
Number
go.
one
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ekwesu.
Give me my
So I
flowers.
wanted to ask you, right? Like, why was this one of your favorite projects?
To be fair, that came out of, I'll be honest, that came out of nowhere.
They told me they were shocked by it.
He called me, and I don't even know where I was at the time. I was like, what? Him rated that? It busted my mind, so I've been curious.
I don't know. When music is good, it's good.
That's facts. I appreciate that. But then I don't get much love in Nigeria.
When music is good, it's good. So a lot of the time, the thing about me is, and Excel could attest to this, is I praise way more albums than I criticize. It just so happens that when I really go in on an album, I really go in. And sometimes when it's big artists, it just sort of spirals out of control.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't get to see the good reviews. For example, I used to review everybody's album.
Yeah.
But I reviewed fucking Tito Black's EP. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I do. That's what I like. That's what I enjoy. I like discovering a fucking new artist that nobody knows. I review fucking an Endless Ocean, bro. I discovered an Endless Ocean.
Shout out to Endless Ocean. That's
It sent me a zip in an email, and I clicked. If you send me music, I'll play it.
Sure.
Do you understand? You might not know because I might not open the DM, but I'll play.
We're supposed to do a playlist for this podcast.
Yeah, we should. Terms and conditions playlist or something.
We should.
Terms and playlist. I'm the goat, bro. Anyway, the point is, so I clicked it and I was like, first track, second track, third track. I was absent. You know when you're absent-minded when you're playing something?
Yeah.
And then you get to a point where you're like, oh shit, this thing has been good for a while. And then you pay attention. Then when it ends, you play again.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is the best. This was one of the best albums I played. Like, I don't rate the best albums in terms of the biggest artists. If it's the best albums, then it's the best album. That's why my year end list that I've done at Pulse, there are some big artists that miss out because it's great music that should be there.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. So that's it.
I won't even lie. When I saw the article, even though me as the artist, I was wondering like, what about this artist, that artist, this artist, that artist?
It's a good album, man. It's not about. Again, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So when people say someone doesn't have a great album, it doesn't mean that it's not because they have hits. Anybody can have hits, bro.
Facts.
Bro, Kataife has hits. Has a hit this year.
Got me looking like my
It's a
child.
jam, by the way.
That hook is insane.
It's a jam, by
That
the
hook
way.
is insane.
Bro,
It doesn't mean anything, but it's insane.
it actually does mean something.
It doesn't mean. What does it mean?
Got me
Me looking like my
Makes
child.
no sense, bro.
I got
That's not Machala song, yeah?
But the flow and the
And the
hook is
vocals,
insane.
and it makes sense.
This just reminded me of something. So Kizane went to, where did he go? Is it Guinea? Where did he go? The Kizane went somewhere recently for a show.
It's not Togo. It's
So he went there, either Guinea or
Tanzania.
I don't know where he went to, but he went there a day early, right? And he posted like, "Oh, I'm here, energy is high, everything good. You know, let's get ready for the show tomorrow." And the video now went on the comment section. You went a day early.
I'm dead.
Baba enter prison. Begin respect time. Baba go prison, understand punctuality.
Say based on previous interactions.
Previously on Afrobeats. my man went a day early. Shout out Kiss Daniel.
Shout out to the woman that I'm DMing right now.
Waiting for his album Afro Classic. I hope he changes that title because I don't know what the fuck is Afro Classic.
It's supposed to be a genre he's pushing.
Yes, we need this genre thing. Everybody needs to calm down.
What's your genre, bro? Afro Pharaoh.
Afro Asian?
Relax. No, I will not accept this.
Afro pyramid.
I won't say that. Afro Pyramid.
You know what? I was actually about to say my genre, but now they vex me, bro. We don't go talk about
Oh God.
No, I'm saying, bro, I'm upset. I just want the record to show.
You don't want to do Afro? Nothing.
No, man. You know what?
You're probably the only person that doesn't want to do Afro.
No. I want to do, but I want to make it clear that it's not just me doing it. It's not like I'm making a genre. It's actually coming out of just low key, but we're bringing it.
Just making music.
We call it Hyfro. It's just hybrid Afrobeats. But we just call it Hyfro because if you listen to my album, it's Afro, but it's not really like to Nigerians. It's not Afro enough to be Afro. To Californians, which is like a big part of my demographic, is not hip hop enough to be called hip hop, and to Londoners, it's not drill enough to be called drill.
Wow.
You understand? So it's
You
just
just call it Afrofusion or something.
Afrofusion. But the thing is, Afrofusion, which has been claimed by
It's going to be limited. It's going to limit your genre.
exactly.
Right?
So we just call it Afro. It's just like hybrid.
Actually,
It's just like you
that
find
makes
something,
sense.
you make it, and you put Afro beats into it somehow. So if you're making drill, you just sprinkle some Afro beats in there, which is easy because drill is just fast Afro beats, and so that's what we call it.
I think the problem is,
and I'm not just the only person. There's like 20, 30 mad artists coming out making Afro.
I think sometimes there are some of your songs that are not even Afro, man.
So yeah.
Turning on this one is an R&B record.
R&B.
It feels like R&B. I mean, the topic is R&B actually.
Now that you mention
know,
it,
it
you know,
might be.
I feel like you missed this, but is inspired by that meme. You know that it's turning on his own.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I
you
know.
know,
He
he
didn't miss
clocked
that.
that.
Bro,
Okay.
that's literally the hook.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay,
But
it's,
your project is
it's an R&B song, yeah, facts.
Bro, I called this guy and I said, bro, this project is
To
crazy.
be honest, I didn't really even think of it as an R&B.
An
I
R&B
thought of more of like
Afro swing. Yeah, but it's R&B.
almost like, because you know there's like an EDM-ish, because I put a drop
Yeah.
in the production. Yeah. So in my mind it was more EDM, but R&B as well.
It's R&B. The EDM riff doesn't make it EDM.
It's just R&B.
It's an R&B record, bro. So
Yeah.
it's just what it is. It's Afro swing because of the drums and the style and the percussion of the record.
True.
But again, it could also pass because what's the name of
you
this
don't
guy?
think it's too
Western
slow?
sometimes they do Afro swing.
True. You don't think it's too slow for
No,
Afro swing?
no. What's the name of this guy? Ring Ponty Anshin. What's his name?
Wait,
Beyond.
Beyond. Slow.
Yeah,
That's
Beyond.
Afro swing.
shout out Beyond.
Is there?
Did you guys see the story about a therapist that got fired on?
No, I didn't. I saw that she mainly put it
On
in the group.
Twitter.
I'm like, what's going on?
She got fired. So
Based on
she got doxed even. Yeah, people like put up like her address and her contact.
Wait,
and
was this in
whatnot.
Niger?
No.
we don't have therapists. Do you have therapists?
We
in
do
Nigeria?
actually. We have therapists in Nigeria.
I swear.
A
We
lot.
do. We
I have
do.
a therapist.
Man.
That's another genre of women.
Mm-mm.
If you're looking to
Bro, Excel.
You learn new
Relax.
things.
But technically,
Am I lying, Tolani?
Hey, Talani, you have a therapist.
Therapist
Which kind of
buddies.
therapist? Now I want to know what
Therapist
kind
buddies.
of therapist.
Does
a
Talani
therapist is gorgeous, but we are not on that
Therapist
level.
buddies.
Okay.
Terror buddies.
Knock you and restore your emotional intelligence.
Neck and wrist go live.
Oh my god.
Hey, zeroing on me right now. I do not condone this behavior. I do not condone.
No. Me, I need one in my life. Therapist, but
Therapist
My
buddy.
brother,
But
you
she
know-
won't just be your therapist, so, but she is a therapist.
oh,
But she won't be yours. No, don't
But they
sleep
can't-
with your
I-
therapist.
No,
Please,
not even your therapist. I used to.
you used to. He hooked. No, say it. You already
Go
started
ahead,
saying
go
it.
ahead.
You used to
Yourself.
Nah,
continue.
nigga, you have to
already
go
started
on, my
saying it.
nigga.
You already started saying it.
I know a therapist that
Mm.
that I'm sort of involved with, and they can't help themselves. They can't help it. They will always shrink you. Try to shrink you.
Mad. Yeah, I
Like
don't know.
they are so. I think for some of them, it's a part of who they are. Right? Like the patience, the listening ears. So even when they don't intend to shrink you, it just so happens.
What do you mean by shrink? Shrink?
Like the questions that they're asking you, like you are talking to someone that you're involved with, and you're just having you're fighting, but the person is not even replying back at you. She's just asking you questions. The person is not lashing out,
Okay.
just asking you questions. So why did you do that? Well, but that's what I said. So why did you react that way?
Oh, I think
Don't
I
you
get it
think
now.
this is the reason?
So they're
No,
not.
you know, when you're on that wave for like 2 minutes, you then ask the person, bro, why the fuck are you shrieking me?
Yeah, I'm not in a session right
Do you
now.
understand?
Relax.
Are you
Relax.
shrieking me?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I feel that.
They're always analyzing.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And they're very patient.
Guys,
Shouts,
don't judge
shouts.
me, but could I get the
Shout out to
bottle?
you, you know yourself, and you listen to this podcast.
What did you say? The bottle. I said, don't judge me, Sha.
She listens to this podcast.
I swear.
She's a big fan.
So she's gonna ask you, why did you bring this up?
No, she'll be fine. She'll
So
she'll
this
know.
therapist, right? She went on a rant. I want to read out her rant.
I don't have the bottles.
I want to read her rant.
Yeah.
She was talking to black men specifically. She said, Y'all think bitches just be talking in your ear just to be fucking talking. We don't. I need to say this in like a woman.
I need to say something. I need to say, Excel. I need to say something that's very important on this podcast. PSA. I need to give a shout out to Don Jazzy and Tega for some very important work that are doing for the culture.
Okay.
I feel like the bodies of Maven are a genre of women.
The bodies of Maven
about their employees, bro.
My brother.
Bro, what are you saying?
Bodies of Maven, bro.
Like you're saying Maven employed a lot of bodies.
Oh my god.
So label with the best bodies. Is that an award now? Bro, the fuck are you doing, bro?
Terms and condition awards.
This is why your
terms and conditions
integrity is at stake. Your integrity is questionable at this point. Because what is this?
Wait, pause, hold up.
My brother.
So
are you lying that you don't know that there are bodies of
I'm unaware of such as you now know. I'm now in the alcohol industry.
Bruh.
As you now know.
Why is he switching to technical terms, bro?
I'm unaware of such doings.
Excel, expose yourself.
Niggas get into comfort and forget the streets.
No. So let me read this thing. So the girl was like, y'all think bitches just be talking y'all ear?
You gotta go higher, go higher.
I can't do that. That African American women pitch is too high.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Just to be fucking talking, we don't. Y'all think bitches just want to argue with y'all because y'all refuse to expand your emotional vocabulary. We don't. It's to provide clarity for both us and your dusty bitches. Don't you want to be able to communicate with you? When you expand your emotional vocabulary, you expand your awareness of yourself. When you expand your emotional vocabulary, you understand how you can navigate in this bitch. This fucking weird ass world that is so hard on y'all. Like, let's acknowledge the fact that the world is very difficult for y'all, but y'all are not making it any easier, bro. Go to therapy, talk about that shit that's on your chest.
But she's not lying though.
You are doing a disservice to yourself. So she was fired because
she was using a patient.
She was fired because I think they said her tone and like maybe the way she delivered her message that she could have.
Wait, she was fired over that tweet.
Do you know what is to me?
It was a TikTok. She did a TikTok video. She made a TikTok video and she was fired over that.
She's a therapist, but it feels like she needs therapy.
Therapists need therapy.
Sometimes, yes.
Because it seems like person break her hearts.
Or somebody.
Like, why is she so angry on?
I mean, but
she's not lying.
She's not lying. I don't think what she did
lying.
was a fireable offense. Maybe just tell her that. Man, the world is so fucked up now, man. I think that it's a very big issue when the world doesn't give people rooms to make mistakes.
It's just virtual signaling.
But do you know why? Virtual signaling.
It's just virtual.
It's virtual signaling. I'm just saying it's such a problem because we are supposed to make mistakes.
It's so sad because is she woke?
I don't know. She might be. She might not be.
She sounds like it.
But that's a real ass conversation. Like
it's a fact.
Men don't open up emotionally.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Do you think that's our fault though?
But as much as her speaking from that perspective is most likely frustration with her black male clients. But then again, there's also like it didn't start from nowhere. There's also like
that question. You get there.
There's also conditioning that comes with how men behave in general.
I get that.
There's condition that comes to how then black men in Yankee.
It's another genre.
That's another genre. Like niggas from the bro. Do you know how toxic it is that somebody will commit crime and you will not talk and you will go to prison for somebody else's crime?
It makes no sense.
That's bro.
Because you don't like the
madness.
It makes no fucking sense.
It is a fucking madness.
I spent 2 years in Compton.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
You spent 2 years in Compton.
Let's say one plus in Compton. So it's hard to like when you're there. It's so normal. But when you come back here and like you're talking to people, it makes no sense to everyone
doesn't
else.
make any
but
fucking sense.
While I was there, it made like
that's the way of life.
Yeah.
Have you unlearned those things though?
No, I have not, because in London it's still trenches I'm in, and it's the same rules that apply.
What?
It's the
like
same rules.
Don't snitch on the police. Stay loyal to your people.
that has like the police has nothing to do with what's happening.
Facts.
That like no matter what's happening, police have nothing to do with it.
Facts.
And when I'm explaining to you guys, even as I'm saying it, it sounds ridiculous to me. But while I'm there,
it makes sense.
That's
because you don't want to be ostracized.
That's principle.
Yeah.
not just ostracized, penalized. You know, is different. That's crazy.
It's fucking crazy. It's like, I mean, like, it's like what it is to me, especially with the Black American society. A father would go to prison for a crime he did not commit and be very proud of going to prison.
Yeah.
Your fucking children will grow up without a father.
You know what they call that? It's social engineering.
Bro, I think
It's
the generational trauma in Black American families is mad.
It's social engineering because that's why a lot of people fear social engineering more than they fear like media. And you should. Because media is not going to ostracize you.
Yeah, there's no long-term impact.
There is a punishment to not following the rules of society.
There is.
If you fucking snitch, they'll kill you.
It's long.
And what the fuck is snitching? The fact that you're talking to police is snitching. Why? Even if someone killed your family, bro,
you can't.
Some people's families, they know the person that killed their family. They're not telling the police because it's snitching. How the fuck is that snitching?
Bro, it is what it is.
I didn't go up there, but that
boys
makes
in
no
prison
sense
right
to me.
now. Some of my closest friends, they're in prison right now. I read the reports. I know they didn't do like that. Has nothing to do with what they did.
Wow.
But they, on their own, would rather go to prison than dispute what the
Really
police put in their
happened.
reports. I talked to them. That's not what happened. But it's a different culture over there.
Is that why you left?
Yeah, that's why I moved. It was hot.
How old were you when you were there?
When I left, I was 18. When I left, I was 18.
So you were dead when you were 16 to when you were 18?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's formative years too.
Yeah, it's mad.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Don't say that, bro.
I just called 1, 2, 3.
No,
The worst thing I've done. I'm joking.
Montavani is on some Vlad TV shit.
I didn't give offering one Sunday. That's the worst thing I've done. I didn't give offering.
But here's the thing. Yeah, I'm a lawyer. I'll give you a very weird hint right now in terms of interviews. If you see something in an interview, it can't be admissible. It can. Because
they've been using it though recently.
I know. But if there is no open case as regards what you're saying,
Then
if
they
there's
can't
no
use it.
evidence of, because we have seen cases of people bragging about crime online. And it's because maybe, number one, the murder weapon can't be found. The case has been closed. So what you're saying is just hearsay. It's not admissible in court.
You're right. But my mother is watching this podcast. She's gonna watch this.
Fair enough.
And mom,
Nothing.
you know what?
Miss offering.
I just missed offering like one Sunday in my life.
and you stole meat from the
Yes.
pot or something.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
But anyway, going back to this Compton. So where were you living before Compton?
Coming here,
Before Compton.
comes in Jos. Which, funny enough, is
Wait, who did you move with in Compton? Move in with in Compton.
my uncle.
So your folks allowed you to leave.
Yes.
Was that tough?
Like moving. To be honest, no. People think that you have a lot of cultural shock moving from here to there. We actually have a lot more cultural shock going from there to here.
To here again.
You have a lot more.
That's
A lot
crazy.
more, way more. Because here, all the media you're consuming and all the things you're consuming is over there. So you're like gearing for there. But then when you're coming back, you don't realize like things like, okay, there's no lights, internet. Those things are small.
That's so normalized.
No, but they're actually big, low key. They're big, low key. So it's just little things that are actually much bigger than they are. So there was no cultural shock going there. But coming back, the first time I came back was mad. Now though, I'm chilling.
So you went from there to London.
I came back first, and then I went to London.
And I've been in London since.
I've been in London for like I've been in London for time now.
Now, here's the thing I want everybody to realize.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this into the camera. Excel. This nigga said he doesn't talk. I just want to remind everybody that I'm fucking greatest and I can make anybody
You're
talk.
making me talk. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Nah, that's actually mad. Yeah, spilling my whole life
I'm
story.
the fucking greatest, bro.
Nah, it's mad.
It's fine. Let's get back to this conversation. What were we talking about?
Therapist.
We're talking about
Therapist.
the
But I don't understand why the
So,
therapist was fired, Sha.
It's just work shit. It's
But
just-
do you know one thing? I have the beef with millennials. I feel like you guys let this woke shit happen in your generation.
fair enough. Fair
yes, yeah, we are right.
But it's not like we did. We didn't have a choice. It was a gun to the head situation.
It happened, and they were there,
bro. You saying shit would have made you. I mean, I was still going crazy, but let me admit it on this. There was still a level that I could go crazy for or two.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Do you know?
There will be certain things you would want to say, and
I can't say.
Be like, nah, nigga, you can't say this shit.
Excel, is there more coffee?
We're out of coffee.
Coffee beans and endangered species.
It happened.
Are we out of coffee?
Out of coffee, actually.
You guys really like coffee? Thank you. Please
just take some of it. Okay. Don't show the audience.
No, it's coffee. No, it's coffee.
Coffee beans from Kenya.
Neck and wrist don't lie.
Oh God.
Thank you.
There's something else. Okay, wait. Let's finish this. Why? How did we let it happen? How did millennials?
We did fight against it, right?
Happen?
Yeah,
I mean, again, you're not wrong, but it was a gun to the situation.
I don't think the whole woke movement is like a bad.
I feel like.
I agree with you.
I feel
it
like
has parts.
I agree with you.
There are people that say, in this era, in the world, in this time, this is what we want to happen, and we will sponsor it and make it happen.
That's true.
That's what happened with feminism. Feminism didn't come out of thin air. I mean, it was decades in the making, right? It was years in the making. But the mainstream version of feminism we're seeing took a lot of money. A lot of money was inside.
I don't think you're wrong, but I think
the LGBTQ movement we're seeing, it's a lot of money in it.
I read an article in 20. Shout out to Kwame that sent me that article in 2017 about someone was saying how they were going to normalize pedosexuality. You know what pedosexuality is?
Yeah, no.
You know, I saw that a while ago. I was hoping that would never be a thing.
Bro. I think pedosexuality and incest sexuality, that's what the person wrote about. And the person was like, they're going to go through the angle that feminism and LGBTQ went to. You know the angle that the person was talking about? The emotional angle. You arguing against us means you hate us. It doesn't matter what you're saying. Yeah. It doesn't matter what you learned as a kid. It's just that you hate us. So the argument of against like wokeness came from it became an emotional argument. You understand?
Yeah.
Like arguments against things like consent, what the world tried to paint as consent. You understand? What the world tried to paint as feminism. Right? And a lot of the things that they brought have stayed because now we understand what consent is. Like the concept of consent is not
disputable.
Now, 5-6 years ago, maybe. Now it's not.
Yeah.
You know what consent is. Mm-hmm. You know when a woman says no, she means no.
Yeah.
It's not like she wants you to do more. You know it now.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest win for them.
Yeah.
You understand that a woman is not smaller than you because you are the man.
Yeah.
Some of their biggest wins. And they also took down fucking people like Harvey Weinstein, who were horrible people, and R. Kelly. You understand? Mm-hmm. So there are huge wins for them. But in the sense of their biases that were negatives that fought against them. I think a lot of people that were millennials also understood that in 3 years, you understand what we are saying. You understand why we have problems with some of these rhetorics. So at some point, men saying the way people are pushing feminism as absolute power for women is not sustainable. Do you know why? Because most of the women that are trying to put out, there are people are trying to tell you that, we've said it several times on this podcast, there are benefits to patriarchy for women. Oh, yes. Women enjoy benefits of patriarchy
for
yes.
women. Okay.
Do you understand? Like,
give me one.
My brother, y'all ain't proposing. The trendy thing on social media now, bro, everywhere I go, every woman that I meet, no matter how accomplished or whatever feminist they are, they want a man that just wants to take care of them.
Spending, bro.
Facts.
But you know what that's so funny? Like 2 years ago, it was on some independent shit. This whole thing just,
bro, I've said it on this show before.
Now
I'm glad that someone else is saying it. 2 years ago, it was some independent shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Them niggas don't want to be strong black women again.
Nah, but what we want Strong black women.
Strong black women, economy tough. There's worldwide inflation.
That again, bro. Strong black women.
Spend your own money, bro.
That's
Nigga,
my type.
women are now the scrubs.
Bro.
Now it should be men singing, I don't want no
No
scrubs. Scrub is a gal.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
That's facts.
I don't want no scrubs, unemployed, always want to eat pasta and whatnot. Nah, nigga.
Hashtag explore page.
Nah, nigga.
Explore.
Scrubs. Hashtag explore page. Collect more monies and sponsor your selfie on Instagram. The fuck is you doing, my nigga?
Right, I think.
The fuck is you doing?
Let me tell you something, my niggas that listen to this podcast. Never in your life should you DM a babe that promotes our own pictures.
You know, it depends if she's like a model or if she's
Excel.
doing business and whatnot.
Excel.
No, she's doing business, yes.
Nah.
Excel.
All those ones that just take picture and
Bro.
sponsor.
Bro,
No.
never
So
in
now
your
he
life.
stutter. He means what he said.
Never in your life. If she DMs you, reply. You can collect.
Preach.
I'm not mad. But don't fall
Preach.
in love, bro. How man is going to ruin your life?
Nah, like,
Oh, you need to ask this guy. I'm an agent against love.
he said I'm an agent.
Black Bulls just want a soul for
I'm an
hell.
agent. 007. MI6 shit.
Okay, bro. All my guys.
London. MI6.
Actually, bro, I shouldn't say this. I've been singing love songs. So I should stop. No, it's okay. Never mind.
But why not though?
So yeah.
Why don't you believe in love?
I don't know, bro. I've never been in love, and from what I see from all my guys, it just leads to distractions. Do you know what I'm telling him? It's going to hit you the hardest. It happened to you. One day you lay your guard down.
It will.
One day you lay your guard down.
I'll
and
say
it
this.
hit
Wait,
you
which
harder than
which-
everybody
Hey,
else.
which camera is on me? Which one? That one.
Anyone.
That one.
Thank you. Thank you. Do it. I want it on tape for when you fuck up.
I will never fall in love.
Alright, nice one.
not true.
No. Let him talk. Nice one.
I will never fall in love.
Nice one.
We have your record.
That's not true.
You know what, Loki? I know
That's
it's
not
not
true.
because
We'll
I
all
never
laugh at
thought
this.
this guy will fall in love either.
Bro,
That's not true.
why they?
One of these days, you are going to meet someone that is too good to say no to.
Facts, bro. It's going to happen to you. It's just a matter of time, and I'll be there to laugh.
It's just the truth.
And everybody here on this podcast, because you made it a thing, everyone will laugh.
PSA. You made it a PSA.
Yeah,
It happened, bro.
This is
It
a
happened.
public service announcement.
Like the weirdest thing about our relationship is that
Sponsored by John Blaze. Just Blaze.
Unexpected thing.
Yeah.
But then in all my friendships, I'm like the most rational one. Like I always tell them, yo, this is not the way.
Got this one.
Yeah.
So that's a scrub.
You're losing focus on the money. What are you doing?
Facts. Fair enough.
Stay away from scrubs.
Exactly.
I mean, whatever you do in life, also stay away from broke women, bro.
Bro, my brother, stay away from broke women. I need a favor women.
I'm checking my nails right now.
There's a genre of
You
women.
need a woman
called-
to take you out for
Tolani,
manicures.
Tolani,
and
there's a
pedicures.
genre.
My brother, no.
Tolani,
Yes.
there's a
What
genre
is
of
that?
women
I have
called
one or
I need
two.
a favor.
I'll forward them your number. Don't worry.
My brother.
There's a genre of women called I need a favor.
It has to be pampered.
Once you see,
But let me tell you
once you say I
something.
need a favor,
Mute. Bro, I don't even have women like that in my life anymore.
I need a favor.
I don't believe you for
No.
1 second.
What?
I don't believe you for 1 second.
Why?
No,
For real?
no.
That what?
But
That you don't have women.
No, I don't have women like that.
No.
I don't even have.
No.
I need-
You know
I
the
need
thing.
a favor.
I need a
I don't have
favor
any
women.
Okay,
No,
women
no.
that pamper
You know the
you.
thing with. You know
I
the
need a
thing
favor
with-
women.
Oh,
You know the thing with
women.
I need a favor.
I thought you said you don't have women.
There's levels to I need a favor. So there are babes that are your G's. That even you as a guy, when you are down, they do for you, right? There are babes that are your G's.
True.
So those type of babes, they are not I need a favor women because it's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
Like you guys help each other.
True.
Then there are babes that always need favors. They always need favors. Like the inflation is touching me too, bro. It's not only you. It's touching me too. It's not, Buhari is also my president. As is yours, is mine. I'm not from Sene-Gyal or something.
It's Sene-Gyal.
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 Got melody there, Sene-Gyal.
Since when I was like 12.
I tell you, Sene-Gyalis. Sene-Gyalis.
You guys still laughing.
When I go to that country, I'm Sene-Gyalis, bro.
Sene-Gyal.
And I'm going to play. What's that? That's all you get.
But spending money, babes, is chilling, man.
But let me tell you something. This type of
When
woman
you
you need in
spend
your
money,
life.
babes,
are
Babes that spend money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe I spend money
Bro,
on
listen,
you.
man.
Like
there's
when
something,
is a mutual thing? Like,
bro. It's crazy
thing.
out here, bro.
I'm sure you
you know
had to
that
experience
because
that.
because of where I am now. I'm in the clubs every other weekend.
Yeah, I just see women spend big
I am
money.
seeing things.
Yeah.
I'm seeing all manner of things. I'm seeing the women that come in, that ball, have a great time and go home. I'm seeing the women that come in and pick up men and take them home.
Huh? You want to know something?
I'm
in
seeing
London,
the women that come with men, like men bring them and they go
with
with
another
another
man.
Like
wait, pause on that, bro. You want to know something though? In London, the biggest ballers I know
are women.
Fair enough.
I was told something, right? Because I had a couple of colleagues from London.
Excel, there's a colleague of yours that is from England.
Focus, bro.
Is she female? Bro, nice one.
Excel.
Focus, bro.
Excel, let me tell you, I'm focusing on her.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Excel, X.
Don't do this to me.
You can't. Is she married?
She's not.
Is she engaged?
She's not.
Then it's
She
fine.
dating.
She's not.
Excel, see me after the camera.
I think that's the end of the
That
podcast.
particular person was
That's the
telling
end.
me, right, that in London, like Lagos is different. Like men would see.
Yeah, and I follow this person. You better follow me back. Sis.
Men would move to women.
Point at your camera and tell it that, bro.
Follow me back. What's her name?
Hey,
I don't
You
know.
don't want to say. I can't remember your
what
name
letter?
again.
What
But you are gorgeous and you look like my next wife,
Your next wife.
bro. I know.
What
I
does that
can't.
mean?
I
Bro,
saw it
wait,
in her
pause, bro.
eyes.
She said next wife.
They showed me.
My wife.
Haven't you've had a
She
London
said your
thing
wife,
before?
bro.
I've had a few, bro.
A few London things.
Yes, this man controlling
let's go.
Afro swing,
He's swinging in the
Afro swing, all the way from Lagos. Hey, where I was
All
going?
the way from Port Harcourt.
She was telling me that
Now, next time you're around, bro,
in the
let's
UK, in
come
Good for
London,
you, my brother.
it's
That's
not
a man,
normal
man.
for babes to just be like babes are in a bar, right, or somewhere, and a guy will just walk up and talk. That's not usual. That's not normal. She was telling me in London.
In London, babes are in the bar.
Yeah, and a guy will
guys
just
just
walk
go-
up and
It's
talk.
not normal.
That's not normal. That they don't socialize like that. That if a guy does that, he's drunk. But here in Lagos, man them,
Confidence, choke.
man them.
You know what? It's a confidence show.
Bro.
Nigerian men were born audacious.
London culture is a bit different. Like you need to. So in London, you need to like watch if she has eye contact with. There's so many procedures
Yeah, I
before
agree,
you go
I
and talk to
agree.
her. Lagos, I've been here. How many days? 2-3 days or more.
What are you drinking?
It's finished from
Give her
there.
a bottle.
Just send something that way and it's finished.
And do you know why? That's what I keep telling women. Women say, "Oh my God, these men don't even try to woo you anymore.
Bro,
They just throw money at you."
Another genre of women that have been meeting in the clubs
Yeah,
and have
that's
been
what
having
I
a
see.
great time with fintech.
Oh no, we know that.
Texas.
We know
What's
that one.
fintech?
We know.
Fintech women in
financial-
financial
We know that one. We know
technology.
that one.
Isn't that's like money? They're earning money.
Bro, they're not just earning money. They're out here.
You know what they are?
They're
Fintech.
out here.
You know what
out
they are,
here.
Excel?
Yeah, what are
You know
they?
the best ones?
What are they?
The full stack developers who are full.
Ah,
Rotunda.
ah, cloud.
Full stack.
You just said that when we did,
Full
man.
stack
See
developers.
them with their glasses and shit.
Fully developed full stack.
They without their glasses, they smoke shisha for club. They
brother.
order some nice.
And they're no
things.
earrings, light makeup, hair
Bro,
pack,
those
push
bro.
back.
There's
Tech
a
women
template.
are another.
Bro,
that's
you
another
know where you
great.
see
That's
them.
another great genre of women.
Fantastic women.
Shut up.
A genre of women that used to be great but has gone to shit in recent times is
Media
HR
women.
women.
Media women.
HR women. with
HR.
Media
Human
women.
resources.
That's gone
Yeah.
to shit.
No, HR women are still fine. It's just that they don't seem to come out anymore.
I don't
A
know.
lot of them are Jesus babies now.
Yeah, praise the Lord. Yeah, bro.
Media women, they're not earning enough.
Shout out to all the
Media
media
women are not earning enough.
These are media execs.
Media women ain't earning enough, bro.
Shout out to all the media women. We love you guys.
My man, they find placement for your artists.
We're not associated with them in this statement.
Oh God! Someone like said the other time about like situations like that are not entirely unfounded. Let me tell you something, Excel. I think one of the reasons why I'm not in a relationship right now is because everywhere I go, I'm sorry, but the truth is, I'm going to be in trouble for this, but I'm going to say
Go
it.
on.
Say it, bro.
A lot of women don't realize it, but the entire thing that defines your attraction to any woman right now is what you can afford.
Is what you can afford. That determines your attraction to her.
Your attraction to you.
Like what you can handle, what you can afford.
Like the fact that you can afford shit places you on a different pedestal, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I mean,
it makes things boring because I know that if I throw a couple.
So I think that there's levels to that, right? Of course, there are women that are like that, and I think that there are now women who have been out there a lot and have seen that
shit doesn't work.
One, there are niggas that look like they can afford shit.
Fair enough.
That's a different ballgame. There are niggas that no matter where they enter, they are fresh, but nothing there. It happen. It's just what it is. God. I was once like that. You see me anywhere for club. Cranberry boys. I'll tell this guy. Let me say this story on the spot. I used to have a couple of friends. God. Oh man, God has been good because all of us in that circle we are now really, really good. Like me and these guys were like 4 or 5 guys, and we were broke as fuck back in the day. So what we'll do is we'll buy some cheap ass alcohol and drink. And then go to the club wasted. And when we get to the club, we'll buy only cranberry. And be drinking. And we're just 4 or 5 guys gathered around one cranberry and we're lit. We are turning up.
Standard, bro.
And even with cranberry alone, we took some people's babes home.
Standard, bro. Standard.
Man, the game is cold.
It's not. It's not.
You don't even understand how much I relate to you right now.
The game is cold.
People taking people's babe home on cranberry.
Bro, because you see that club setting, sometimes it's more than just even money. It's just a thing of energy.
Just charisma.
Like the club is where energy works the most. That's how you meet a girl in the club and you people's energy is like
facts on like that.
And then another thing that guys need to learn in general is that the fact that you meet a babe and the energy is there does not mean it has to be sexual.
Facts.
That's a very important lesson that young men need to learn.
So
it doesn't have to be sexual.
I think I've always been.
Some
like
girls
that.
will be your greatest friends in this life.
Facts. And they'll get you a lot of shit.
No female friends, you know.
No, you need to have female friends.
I need to.
Like women, as your friends, and they are now in places of power. My brother, you are solid. You are fine.
They'll do anything for you.
They will do things for you. But once sexual shit has entered, the dynamism has changed. Right? And if emotions not get involved, oh my man.
How do you keep it platonic?
You don't fuck.
You do now. You just don't fuck.
What if they
you set boundaries.
You don't do it.
So if you don't fit, doesn't that complicate everything?
I think generally what men need to understand is when it's not mutual, just don't do it, man.
Sometimes it's even mutual and you have to be the one to say no because you have to be able to read a situation and say
that's another situation.
Yeah, you have to be able to read a situation and say, yes, I'm sexually attracted to this person, but long term it will not end anywhere. And our ideals are not the same, our values are not the same. So it will just be a fuck and go thing.
And my problem with women like that is women like that think they are the bad guys. Like they feel like the bad guys because they've used a lot of men.
Bro.
But what happens in situations like that is you are the one that catches feelings, not me.
I was in the club recently and one girl, and I just entered and I was in the section and the girl was like, she just started conversations with me and she was like, man, I've been through a lot. I was like, we all have. She's like, no, you don't understand. I've been through a lot of dick. I'm like, shit.
That's 0 to 100.
I'm like, I'm like, my nigga, where did we, how, what,
like two seconds into
what's going on?
Kind of like her honesty though.
What's going on, bro?
But to be honest,
I've been through a lot.
A lot of women that are
a lot of dick. Relax.
And I made her a friend.
Put her in the zone.
Yeah, I made her a friend because I was like, okay, I like women that can be honest like this, and there was energy there. But I looked at it. And
honest women get in touch. I'm going to do a JD very soon.
You're gonna do what?
A JD.
JD.
Job description for the women you want.
Alright, do it right now.
Yeah, do it right now.
Look dead. What's this camera?
Just
this one.
Just be
this guy a great producer.
Bro! Let me tell you.
Is it that one?
They always find the camera. He wants that shot.
There's like 10 cameras. Is it that one?
Let me tell you something.
That one.
We'll clip this. We'll clip it.
Get in that camera. And
Let me tell you something. It's very simple.
Hey, yeah.
One.
Have
money. 2, be employed.
Okay.
Either self-employed or by capitalism.
Going for Elumelu money.
Be soft like Tony.
Be soft like
Tony Elumelu.
Tony. Cool. 3.
Enjoy spending your own money, even if it's not the fact that
That's 4.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy spending your money.
Enjoy spending your money.
You know, look the camera.
No, the camera is seeing me, bro.
Okay, nice.
And number 5, just have sense, bro.
Aggressively.
Have sense. The problem is all these 5 things. It's they seem so easy, but
yeah. But we're taking applications at this time. Just forward it to
send it to Pharoah 47.
Yes, forward 47 at gmail.com. No spaces.
What are the Nigerian girls up in London like?
Excel, there's a pending trip there. Don't go there.
Wait, are you guys coming soon?
God, like a look me no money.
Oh my God!
Excel,
I want to know before we reach there. I want to know.
I don't want to know. I want to be surprised.
If you call me, it's a madness. What are you saying? Or what are the Nigerian girls like in?
No, women generally, black women.
Yeah, bro. I can't even front. It's nice.
I know.
It's nice, Abby.
It's crazy.
It's mad nice.
Especially going from California to London. California is just
girls.
White girls. No, it's girls, but it's white girls. Then you go to London, it's just the peak of black girls. Women. And that's why, like,
shit.
I'm not moving.
I'm not moving.
I'm going anywhere.
He be like saying he's seeing landlord pictures.
Black women
bill me for like 2 more years. I'm paying rent.
I think London black girls were born paying.
Bro, they're always paying. Like London black girls look way flyer than American black girls.
Yeah. Yes.
Way flyer.
It's a good argument.
Like black girls, anytime I see like clips or anything social,
hair, edges laid,
like, bro,
proper hair,
and the
proper
accents
wigs,
and the everything.
accents,
like,
wigs good, clothes good.
That's where our politicians always
go.
That's where our politicians go to pick sugar babies from the most. Nigerian politicians have taste when it comes to sugar babies.
Nigerian men don't have taste.
Nigerian men have taste.
Politicians now, our politicians before.
Just once in a while, Dangote actually show for
let me tell you something. Because that could be me in some years.
Go for BJ.
Alright, let me tell you something.
Your face show.
My ass show.
But that was hilarious, actually.
That was fucking hilarious.
Well, let me tell you something.
Because it was 2 women. One was in love with Dangote. The other one was just a hoe.
And which one showed the pictures?
The hoe now. The hoe.
That's why they happen.
Sure.
I don't care, man.
The hoe.
Me, I'm trying to make
But
millions.
when you are rich, it doesn't matter. That shit don't matter.
Bro, I'm just realizing that they brought Bria Miles for that Shake video. Terminator.
Getting money is my hobby and they don't need.
I'm like, you niggas flew in Bria Miles to come and shoot a Shake video.
She's American.
Yeah, she's an African American.
African American woman.
IG.
But London black women of African American women.
What's that? Shanila. What's that one? Shani Jamila.
I'm focused on the millions. Millions.
Alright, you can multitask.
Bro, women inspire millions. Don't get
Millions.
Why else are you making the millions?
Women have inspired men to greatness.
Greatness!
Women have inspired men to greatness. Don't even get it twisted. Both in the whole.
No, that's a fact.
Both in the whole.
No. That's the biggest drive to making money now.
Yeah?
Both in the whole Martin Luther type. Both in the whole Martin Luther type. I have a dream type inspiration plus the whole you see the booty shaking.
I feel like that's the biggest
I gotta work
inspiration
hard.
is the money.
That's probably a woman behind that I have a dream speech.
I just want to soft like Tony.
Yes, like women inspire culture. Don't play with women.
Oh man, you don't score.
1-0.
Guy, don't sell me dreams. I beg.
Sancho.
Don't sell me dreams. Are you being serious?
They'll beat you up.
Yeah.
Normally,
How many minutes in?
16.
Normally.
Shut up! You saying that normally.
Did you collect 9 goals to that reply last season?
He said normally.
From Liverpool.
Ten Hag season, guys. You see the knocking. You see,
We collected 9 goals.
last season 5-0, 4-0 now.
Mad.
Guys, embarrassing last season.
Yo, you know I didn't really watch Man U
Salah.
last season.
Salah drop hat-trick.
I don't think Liverpool will win this game. I can't see it.
Did you guys listen to Native's sound system?
I think it's a good album. I was going there.
I haven't seen that. I haven't listened to that yet.
It's actually an interesting project. It's a good project. I like the combinations.
When are
Who
you
you
guys,
heard it?
See?
Who you
I have
heard it?
no idea.
when are you guys airing project as a podcast?
As a podcast?
Yeah.
Ha.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, no, as a project.
That'd be a powerful project.
Yeah, it could be.
we might put together a project in the future. And it.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Why not?
We might put like the podcast can put together a project where we put together like talented upcoming guys we like. And
that's not the problem.
Put them.
That's
on
actually
a project,
a very good idea.
You know,
I know you do a lot of good for the industry by just doing that.
That'll be a dope project, though. Just saying.
Yeah.
But my haters, I can't announce it that I'm a part of it because my haters will be waiting.
Haters as important as fans. Trust me.
My haters will be waiting.
They listen
this
as much
Motolani
as
guy.
fans, so
they do.
Streaming numbers.
Are we good?
We're good. Multi Pharoah, thank you guys for coming through.
Yo, thanks for having us. I've been a big fan of this podcast for a while.
Thank you guys for coming through.
Crazy
Love
thing
it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us, listening to the Terms and Conditions podcast by Pulse. Please remember to share, remember to rate 5 star, nothing else. What's that Adekunle Gold 5-star song? Aye, 5-star Lanjo. Yes.
Be happy, no
That's what we own. Till next time. Bye bye, guys.